Hi and welcome to New USK Boot Camp at Home. My name is Yusimi and I am normally the Boot Camp Manager from the company. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to measure yourself and how to progress, really how to measure your progress, because there's so many times that we step in the scale and everything that we have done through the week has completely gone. So this is why I want to share this with you. So how to properly measure yourself. So what I do, you have to have one of these measure tapes at home. What I do first is I measure my burst. So what we do is put the measure over the higher bit, yeah, and then just you either lift it up or just put your finger in here and you can take notes. I'm going to share with you like a measuring sheet where you have all this in, yeah? So the next thing we have, obviously starting from the 1 inch, you can use inches or centimeters, yeah? Next thing we do is measure. I normally measure on the belly button. Some people normally measure just a little bit on top, but I like to measure on the belly button. This is one of the things that goes up and down. So one thing to have in mind here is you can't push your belly in or out. Just the normal, on your normal posture, yeah? And take a measurement of that. Hold it, you take it out, and wherever your hand is holding, you have it, yeah? The other important bit is your buttocks. So what we are going to do is put it on whichever the top in, on your hips. And if you do this in front of a mirror, it's easiest, because what you do is just have a look if it's all straight, and then that is amazing. Again, take it, hold it, and take notes. Now, the other two measurements we do is the arms and the legs. So on the arms, obviously you have two options. You can do both hands. I know it's complicated, but what I normally do to take always on the same place, on the same spot, is I put my hand just here on where I bend, and I just mark in here, put it in, and measure that. Yeah, so it has to be straight. Again, do the same on the other arm. Here, if you press a little bit your finger, you get the mark in there. It can be so tricky. I mean, it's the first time I do it, but it can be done. I mean, we don't really, we have all the time. Yeah, so we do this, and the other important bit is your thighs, yeah? Again, you can, one really good important thing to do is whatever you're wearing, if you're doing it with no clothes, it is amazing because you always have the same, but if you wear the trousers and then you measure without, it might vary. So just please take a note on your measuring tape if you're doing it with no clothes or if you're doing it without. Again, you can either set yourself a point, like and just do it always on the same place, or the other option is if it's quite clear and you can see bits like sticking out, then you measure just there. Yeah, the two legs needs to be, you can't be like putting the weight in one, just the weight on both legs. Bring it in. Just again, there, not too tight, not loose, just tight enough, yeah? Take a number and put it on that sheet. We'll send you the sheet on the package, and what we have done is we have included like 4 measurements. Like ideally once a week will be really good, but I've sent you like a month set so you can measure your progress during this month. Okay, thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our retreat. Bye!